All right, I'm the Flat Rate Master, and today we're talking about jump boxes. We all know the standby jump and carry. We've all seen these. I'm sure your shop probably has one somewhere around. Good old standby. Why? Because they work. Now, in recent years, lithium ion has kind of come up, and a lot of small jump boxes. There's one other style that I don't have here, and that uses capacitors to jump start a car. I don't have any experience with them, and I don't own one, so I can't talk about it. I don't know how well they work. They're supposed to work really well. Instead of using a lithium ion battery or a traditional battery, they use capacitors. If you've used one, let me know in the comments. But the main ones we're going to talk about are lithium ion and the old standbys. Basically, it's a battery in a box. I mean, let's be honest. It's a battery in a box. I recently upgraded, let me rephrase that. I didn't upgrade, I replaced a failing jump box that was a jump and carry. Had it for many years and kicked it over to Bam Bam because he doesn't have a jump box. Has gotten beat up, so went and got a new one. Didn't mean to get green, but that's what I got, so it's green. But it's a standard jump box, you know. It's heavy, traditional jump and carry 660, so it's bare bones plain, no dials, nothing. They're always hot. You can power off 12 volts if you want. They work. Now, one of the things about these, they will charge if you leave them hooked up to a running car. Lithium ions specifically tell you not to leave them hooked to a running car. They do not like being backfed electricity. It tends to make them not happy. Now, I think the NOCO that I have here, now this is Josh's, not mine, has some circuitry in it to shut it down. Astra pneumatic one that I own specifically said in the instructions not to leave it on a vehicle running with a operating alternator. It's up to you. Which one do you choose? The advantages of these are they're light. They're easy to carry. Biggest problem I've had with these is one, this is a warranty. Actually, I've warrantied the box itself and the cable once. But my biggest complaint with this one is these right here. Short, stubby, and honestly, not Astro's best endeavor in this setup. Now this is the 650 amp portable diesel jump starter. I'm not going to give you a part number because I don't recommend it. I had one blow up on me. Don't leave these on the charger, by the way, unless it's got a smart charger in it and says it can in the instructions. I had this case swell on me because I had it on the charger all the time, and it popped. Luckily, it didn't start a fire or anything. This fuse right here is why I had to replace the cable, because this fuse popped because I was working on a no start, and the battery was toast, and it fried the fuse. It popped the fuse, which is what's in here. But it will start most cars, and I have started some diesels with it. So it's got plenty of power. These cables really aren't up to much though. Now again, this is not my jump box, but this is a NOCO 700 joules, 1000 amps. Josh has used one of these as his only jump box for a long time. He recently sold it to a friend and bought a new one or something, I don't know, but he's got a new one. It was his only jump box. He actually doesn't even have it at the shop anymore because we have those. We actually have a shop one and I have my own. When it comes down to it, what do I suggest you get? Honestly, for me personally, that's my go-to. Why? Because I don't have to worry about it, you know, melting down if I have the car with a good alternator but just a bad battery and I leave it hooked up. I don't have to worry about it shutting down on me when I'm trying to get a no start to crank, and then all of a sudden it shut off because I waited too long between cranks, and the smart computer in the box decided it didn't want to give me power anymore. That's one of my complaints with the Astro, is you have a very short window before it turns off, and you're running back and forth, hitting the button, turning it back on. Plus size of these is they're very compact, they're not heavy, they're pretty dang convenient. But when it comes down to it, right there is the main reason I get a traditional jump box when I go to jump start a car. Is, remember, I do drivability, so chances are I've got a no start, you know, something like that. And 1,000 amps through these spindly little cables aren't good for them. They fit really nicely in your car, your truck, and they're really handy. And if you're just going out for a bad battery, these will do fine. But if you're trying to crank over a car with a bad battery and a drivability complaint, i.e. no start, I think you should go with one of these. I'm old-fashioned on that part of it. I prefer a real battery. You know, call me crazy. Not big on the little magic boxes, but they do work. So it's up to you which one you want to go with. And as I said, I own both. But if you're gonna buy one, and not a sponsor, by the way, go with these, not the Astro. By the way, one of the few tools from Astro Pneumatic that isn't just awesome. This is kind of a mediocre attempt. You want one, get one of these. Hope you liked this video. If you did, give me a thumbs up. If you want to see more videos like this, subscribe. Make sure to hit that bell notification so you get notified when I put out a new video. You didn't like the video? Give me a thumbs down. Let me know in the comments, what's your preference? And as always, thanks for watching. I am the Flat Rate Master.